everyone, I'm Isan de Guzman, PR specialist of Asus Philippines, and now I'm going to introduce you to 5 new Asus tablets. We have here the new member of the MeMO Pad family. We have 10 inches and now finally 8 inches. This one is the MeMO Pad 10. So for those who like a bigger screen size than 7 or 8 inches, we have a 10-inch tablet here.
Looks like a nice slim tablet here.
It's only 10 millimeters thin. And what's good about this 10-inch tablet, the bezel is now thinner.
Yeah, it is.
Compared to previous generations, it's 26% smaller. So it's really small. So it has a footprint of a 9-inch tablet.
Yeah, with a 10-inch screen.
Yes. As well as before as the MeMO Pad HD7, this one is a quad-core processor. It has an HD IPS panel display, and now up to 64 gigabytes of expandable storage.
Okay, so what storage does it have internally?
Internally, it has 16 gigabyte, and then you have 16 gigabytes of Asus web storage, and then another up to 64 gigabytes of expansion for micro SD.
So that's the 10-inch. It's a quad-core processor with a HD screen.
HD screen.
Looks pretty good, actually.
This one's now using our optimized UI. We're now simplifying all of our UI. All icons are more minimalistic, a little bit more cartoonish, but it caters to everyone's.
I've been using another tablet, and I like the interface so far. It's sort of clean, but colorful
we
as well.
really didn't modify heavily.
Yes.
But,
so this is a quad-core tablet, 10-inch, 7 HD. What is the cameras on this guy?
Camera on this one is 2 megapixel at the back. At the front is 1.2 megapixel. Although it's not that big, but it's really intended just for photo taking.
The occasional photos with your tablet.
For a 10-inch tablet, we focus more on the experience on multimedia.
All right, so this is the 10-inch. What is the battery on this guy?
Battery of this guy is up to 9 hours of playback. That's a playback
How many
of
mAhs?
Full HD. mAh 6,000 milliamperes of battery.
Nice, that's pretty good. So that's a 10-inch tablet.
Yep, 10-inch tablet.
Quad-core processor, a pretty good slim-looking tablet, and
thinner bezels.
At
the back is the same texture as the
the materials
Nexus 7
are actually pretty good.
2013.
It does remind me of the Nexus 7. How much is this guy?
This guy is 13,995 pesos.
What?
Yeah, so
it's cheaper than even 7-inch
other 7-inch tablets.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. If you need a 10-inch tablet, this looks like it'll do the job pretty good.
Yeah, that's why we position MeMO Pad series as best value.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even the original MeMO Pad was pretty good as well, right?
Yep. So same as other tablets, you have floating apps. So even our floating apps are more optimized now. So moving on.
That is the 10-inch MeMO Pad.
MeMO Pad 10.
Okay.
And now this is the MeMO Pad 8.
All right. So we had the MeMO Pad 7, and now we have an 8.
MeMO Pad 8. But this one is really clever. We also minimized the bezels at the side. So it's really like you're holding a 7-inch tablet.
Right.
So in comparison, this is a 7-inch tablet. Almost the same.
It's almost the same on your on the wrist grab there,
the wrist grab.
So
you have one more inch of a screen size, although it's not that big in terms of numbers. But that's actually 30% bigger.
I mean, watching movies is just
So compare a 7-inch to an 8-inch.
Right.
So this one is the MeMO Pad 8, almost the same features as the MeMO Pad 10.
Okay.
And this will also
same processor.
Same HD display panel.
But in an 8-inch, sort of a one-handed design.
Yes. So at the back, it's also using a premium glossy white finish. One thing you may notice, this is our first tablet with a white face. So we're going to the trend of whatever the color in the back will be the same in the front.
Okay.
So future products will be the same.
So what kind of cameras does this guy have?
This has a 5 megapixel camera with autofocus at the back, 1.2 at the front.
Right.
And then let's just show you some of the modes of our camera.
You did show a bunch of them, and all of the new tablets have a lot of new camera features, right?
Yes. So you have HDR, beautification. What's unique about Asus is we have Smart Remove and All Smiles. Compared to our competitor tablets, you have to buy their high-end tablets to get those kind of features.
Right.
So with Asus, you just have it's already included.
Right.
So
it also has the burr shot we tried out earlier.
Burr shot.
Nice. Panorama looks pretty
good.
good.
So this is really good in terms of feel. So the grip is really good. Our material is it's more premium compared to the 7-inch.
Sort of a glossy plastic.
Yeah, with a glitter finish.
With a nice sort of solid back right there. And a nice Asus logo, shiny Asus logo over there.
And also up to 64 gigabyte as well.
Okay. What is the storage on this guy?
8 gigabyte.
8 gigabytes
internal.
with micro SD.
With micro SD.
All right. So this is the
MeMO Pad 8
8
for 9,995 pesos.
9,995. Still very affordable for an 8-inch tablet.
Yeah, and
Like,
there aren't many 8-inch
Probably
tablets
the
in
competition would be 13 plus thousand already, right?
around 11 to 12,000.
Yeah. All right. So that is the MeMO Pad 8.
Yep.
When is it going to be available?
This will be it's already available in the Philippines.
Okay.
For even MeMO Pad 10.
All right.
It's all available now.
Nice. So that's the MeMO Pad 8, another
Yep.
affordable tablet.
Then
And then we're going to get to the
here,
phones.
So if you want a tablet with a phone, you have to say Fonepad. So,
Fonepad.
So this is the new Fonepad, the ME175 dual SIM.
Okay.
So yeah, of course, hence
I'm
the
guessing
name.
from the name you have
Dual
two SIM
SIM.
slots.
2 SIM slots, micro SIM, and then a micro SD up to 64 gigabyte as well.
So they're both micro SIM. You have
Yep.
to cut the SIM.
Yeah,
everybody's
more or less.
everybody's trending into that.
The trend
anyway.
is micro SIM now.
Oh, definitely,
Anyways.
definitely.
So that's the 2 SIMs. So same UI, almost the same experience with our MeMO Pad, but this one is powered by Intel.
Okay.
So this is a dual-core Intel Atom
With the hyper-threading.
hyper-threading technology.
What's the speed?
So 1.2 gigahertz, and it's technically quad-core already.
Yeah.
So-
Actually the single core is actually almost as fast as
Yep.
as quad core competition. So it is an Intel Atom tablet, 1.2 gigahertz. Pretty curious on its performance. Is there any indication you can show? Well, try to, I guess, scroll around and
There's
stuff.
no Antutus here.
No, that's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Looks smooth enough to me.
What I can tell about Intel is focusing more on web browsing and app-based loading. So unlike other brands where they focus more on the graphics,
Right.
more on the multitasking, Intel focus more on the web browsing. So even though it's a dual-core processor, don't judge it by the cover.
Yeah. The hyper-threading is actually
when you browse here,
something
it's
very
really
important.
flawless.
Right.
And
So-
outstanding battery life.
Yeah, so like the Intel processor would probably give you at least similar to quad-core
Yep.
performance. What kind of screen are we looking at here?
And this is a 7-inch HD IPS panel screen as well. It has a better color gamut or color
Yeah,
accuracy
it actually
compared
looks
to
pretty
other
good.
brands as
The
well.
saturation is even pretty good as well.
Yeah, and one thing about saturation is we have this app which we call Asus Blended.
Yeah.
You can make your tablet even black and white if you want.
It's pretty good to see that coming from the original Fonepad and
Yes.
then sort of trickling down to its contemporaries, no, successors.
And this feature is really unique, so it's embedded within the system. You can't download any application to modify your screen.
So you
So
probably
this is
need
a
to
unique-
root if you have to get something like that. Yeah.
So this is a unique feature from Asus.
Right. So this is the 7-inch.
7-inch.
Is it call and text capable?
Call and text capable.
So
and
you
then
can-
a
you can-
3G
you can-
HSPA plus.
You can slap this next to your face.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've used one and I wouldn't complain. It
And
actually.
now it's now dual SIM. So
Dual SIM, 3G?
just 3G, and you just have to carry just one device for both
Right.
both plans for work and play.
Right. Yeah, and then you just don't need to bring a phone
Yeah.
anymore. Just
And-
bring a tablet.
And the speakers at the bottom, dual speakers,
Okay.
and basically that's the Fonepad 7.
Nice.
This guy is available next week for 8,995
What?
pesos.
Dual SIM tablet.
Yeah, dual SIM
HD.
tablet. Intel Atom
Intel
processor.
Atom quad core, HD screen IPS.
Yep.
And everything with
For
all the Asus
8,995.
with all the Asus features for.
8,995
Yeah,
pesos.
that is definitely
we
affordable.
really revamp our tablet lineup right
That's
now.
almost like the launching price for the MeMO Pad, right?
Yes.
Nice.
And
So now
then
you have a sort of
call
MeMO Pad
capability.
with dual SIM and call and text.
And
Great.
then just in case you want to protect your tablet, it has it's available
An
with
optional,
it's called stand cover. So basically it's the flip cover where
Right.
it can stand up by its own.
by folding it around.
By folding it around.
All right. So this is still the Fonepad 7 with the optional
Yeah,
cover.
for 1,295 pesos.
All right. So that is the Asus Fonepad 7. Pretty nice. And then
The next is, I'm sure some of your readers already know this. This is the
they might have
Fonepad
seen
Note
somebody
6.
drawing something.
Yeah, drawing Kill a Kill. Anyways, this is the Fonepad Note 6.
That looks like a phone to me.
Yeah, it's a phone. What's good about it is
Why?
it's 6 inches.
When did Asus start making phones?
This was released last year, June 2013.
Okay.
So we're very
But
fortunate.
Asus makes tablets.
Yes, we're now actually a smartphone player
Nice,
as well.
nice.
So
great.
this is actually our first smartphone in the
I know
Philippine market.
that's the point I'm taking. I'm making. This is your first phone.
Yeah, not phablet.
Not
not
you used to make
tablet
you used to
phone.
make a phone that goes into a tablet.
Yep.
But this is a standalone phone.
Yes.
And it's a nice 6-incher. And tell me about its other features.
So this
I don't
one
want
is
to spoil it.
It's a beautiful 6-inch Super IPS display panel
Right.
with a full HD resolution.
Yeah, it's full HD. So
Yeah.
everything else is HD.
Yeah.
This is higher with a full HD display.
Yep. And since it's Super IPS,
I don't really know if my camera can pick it up, but the text is super crispy, and I don't see interface lag is not there, not there at all.
this one has a brightness of 380 nits.
Yeah, it's very bright on my camera, so,
you can-
actually you should lower the
Yeah, all right.
brightness
So
for me.
you can use it under sunlight. It's still usable, and
Yeah.
then it features an Wacom
Whoa.
stylus. So the Wacom stylus is optimized with Asus.
Is that one
UI.
of those chubby capacitive stylus?
No. This is specialized digitized. with
Right,
pen.
right. So this is the pressure sensitive type.
Yeah, so
right?
up to 1024 pressure.
Okay.
And then so you can write in scribbles on
I can
top
count
of on,
those pressures.
Yes.
From-
So
No, I can't count
I can't.
that many.
Anyways, this is really a unique tablet where we positioned it for 19,995.
Right. So it's pretty high up there, but it's actually cheaper than any high-end tablet phablet with
the
a Wacom
stylus.
stylus.
Yes.
Like
So
no
the-
other tablet has under 20,000 for a Wacom
Well,
stylus.
actually, there's one.
Okay.
It's a
Is it
Titanic Pro.
Yeah. Well, that's
This
that's
an-
neither here nor there. All right, that's not a high-end tablet.
Anyways, so this one is featuring the Wacom stylus. So this also features dual stereo speakers at the front.
Yeah, that's
so
pretty good.
basically what our concept is, since we want to make this, you treat it as a tablet, but
Right.
it's a portable phone.
Yeah.
So it's multimedia speakers at the front as a stereo.
And those are actually pretty good, especially for example when you're playing games.
Yeah,
it's
you can
it's
really
really annoying
front.
when you're hearing it just on one side, and it gets garbled when you hold it in a
Yes.
different way. And this is like I said, I mean, it's a nice full HD phablet.
Full HD phablet, and then what's really good about this is
What processor is this? does
it's
this have?
using an Intel Atom processor.
So it's
dual
like
core.
the Fonepad 7,
Yeah, just like
but with a faster processor, right?
yeah, this one is 1.2 gigahertz and this one is 2 gigahertz.
Right, so much faster,
Much faster.
dual core hyper-threading processor, and it does look like it's pretty slick.
Pretty
the interface
slick.
is pretty
and
good.
then it's really minimalistic in design.
Right.
This is a
So
glossy
almost
white.
the same sort of texture as this guy, the MeMO Pad 8 right here.
Yeah, same texture.
Looks like a smaller MeMO Pad 8.
And then what's good about this is we're featuring one-hand operation.
Yeah, that's the one I'm really excited about.
So you can, of course, for some of our users who want to make it 4.3 inches,
Right.
4.5 or 4.7.
So depending on, I mean, a lot of people want larger screens,
Yeah.
but sometimes they need a smaller screen just to do a task.
yes, or when you're doing multitasking.
Right, so and that's the reason why they don't like phablets, because
Yes.
they really need something to be done while using one hand. But this pretty much solves that problem.
But
And
unlike other competitor brands where
It just
this is the whole screen
Yes,
and they'll just
yeah,
move the
yeah.
keyboard at the side.
Right. This
the
is a
whole
pretty good
screen
implementation.
Is really 4.7 inches.
I really like the animation when it shrinks. It's pretty smooth and pretty
Yes.
attractive, I would say.
And then most likely we really designed this for multimedia content consumption. So
Right.
we also have other applications. Oh wait, let's just enlarge it. We have reading mode as well. When you turn on reading mode, when you're reading websites, the screen will turn more yellowish, not
I
more
see.
on the
Right.
cooler
So
side.
I noticed that with the Asus
So it's more
Transformer
pleasing.
T100.
Yes, so it's
Yeah.
more pleasing on the eyes.
Okay.
And basically that's it. This is the Fonepad Note 6.
So it's a 6-inch phablet.
6-inch phablet.
And you don't have to worry about
Full
the large
HD display.
You can watch stuff on it pretty good. The stereo speakers is pretty good as
Yeah,
well.
16
and
gigabytes
if you
of
need
internal
to
storage.
occasionally have it small to be a smaller screen,
You can
don't have
have
to
it.
worry about it.
Yes.
And it's a call and text phablet, right? Well,
Yep,
it is a phone.
It's a phone. You can
Yeah,
really-
it is a phone. All right. So how much is this, and when is it going to be available?
It's 19,995 pesos.
Right.
And it's now available in the Philippines. Particularly available at Vilman or MeMO Express stores.
All right. So that's the Fonepad
Note
Note
6.
6 with the Wacom stylus.
Yep.
All right. There you go.
Okay, so this is the baddest tablet of them all.
Why is it the baddest tablet?
So
Is
if you have a
did it do
10-inch
something bad?
No. It's a badass tablet. It's because if you have a 10-inch MeMO Pad, then if you want more, because
It looks like a PC.
you're not satisfied about it.
Looks like a computer.
Yeah. So this is the Transformer Pad.
Okay.
TF701T. Okay, so this one is a transformer pad.
All right, so that's a tablet, and then it looks like it actually connects to that keyboard over there.
This is the keyboard dock.
Right, so this obviously reminds us of the Asus Transformer book, Windows tablet, but obviously the Transformer line came from Android tablets.
So this is so this is the transformer pad to be specific.
Right, right.
So this one is using a 2560 by 1600 resolution.
What? That's not HD.
It's beyond HD, so it's 2K.
Right. So the full HD is 1920 by 1080. What is this resolution?
2560 by 1600.
That's about
that's more than 2 million.
XYY amount of
WQXGA to be exact.
Right, right. So it's a higher def than full HD.
Yes.
That's the only way I can explain it. And from what I can see right here, the display looks pretty good. Even if I go into macro right here, you won't see any pixels.
It's really crisp.
Right.
And then
so with that amount of pixels, you need to have a monster processor to run this.
So this one is running on Tegra 4, NVIDIA.
What is Tegra 4?
NVIDIA Tegra 4 is the latest processor from NVIDIA. It's using up to 72 graphics cores.
Okay.
So NVIDIA focus more on graphics rather than performance.
Right.
So on this tablet, you can play on the latest NVIDIA-based
even on this
games.
resolution?
Yes, on this resolution. It has no lags. And then this one features also the premium body of our Asus
Right, this
tablets.
is actually a aluminum body, yeah, and it looks like pretty solid here. So this is a Tegra 4 tablet with a higher than full HD display. What kind of memory does it have, and what kind of cameras does it have?
This one has 32 gigabyte internal.
Okay.
Still expandable up to
the most gigabytes.
Up to 64 in micro SD.
Right.
This features a 5 megapixel camera at the back with autofocus, 1.2 at the front, and then in terms of other consumption as well, you can basically use this tablet in streaming 4K as well. If you connect this on a HDMI, you can stream 4K.
So does this have HDMI output?
Yes, this one has HDMI output.
Okay.
On the side here. Wait.
That's okay.
There we go. Here.
All right.
So this one is an HDMI output.
So it's got pretty much what you need from a high-end tablet.
Yes.
HDMI output, really good processor,
processor,
really good display as well. And what do you need for that? And maybe if you want to do some typing.
Oh, so of course you have the dock. So compared to our competitors, just over the screen, we have the keyboard dock with extended battery. So
this has extended battery
so
as well.
you can go up to 9 hours here, and then once you dock it in, you can have up to 14 hours of battery life.
Right, all right. So that's extended battery with the keyboard dock. Of course, it helps you with typing as well. Right.
So
any extra ports?
This one, for the first time on an Android tablet, this uses an USB 3.0
Okay,
slot.
so that's pretty fast.
So that's how we utilize our connections, and then basically that's it. This is the transformer pad TF701.
So if you need something that is an Android tablet with
the highest
specs with the highest resolution, this looks
currently
like
in the Philippines, this is the only one with the 2560 by 1600 screen.
Okay, and the keyboard.
And the keyboard, because the concept is pioneered by Asus.
And it's an extra battery as well.
Yes.
So how much is this TF701, right?
Yeah, it's available for 27,995 pesos.
Okay, so 27,000, the highest spec tablet you can get right now, even with a keyboard. So that's the Transformer Pad.
TF701.
All right, Pad. I got it right. I got it right. So that's the Transformer Pad. Really interesting tablet.
Yep. Really beautiful.
Yeah. If you need, I always like typing on a keyboard, even on an Android tablet. So this one will do the job. So thank you very much. I think that's
thank you.
all of them.
Yeah, that's all 5 of them.
Congratulations on the launch. All of the tablets look excellent.
Yes.
All right.